Alex and Jaron, welcome. Welcome, welcome. At least the chat's working this time. For now, Ashley, welcome. Hello. Joey's here. Awesome. Someone left. Also awesome. Jen's in the house. All right. Hopefully we've got better luck today, but today is going to be a much shorter day. For sure. Anthony's here. I'm also glad the sun's out because it was rainy a little bit yesterday where I am, and it sucked. Did manage to squeeze in a 3-mile walk. Hopefully you guys are doing your best to get out and move and get away from screens for a while. Sarah, Caitlin, Anthony, welcome. Give it another 60 seconds before. Son of a bitch. Again. Did it again. But we should be here. Yep, there we go. O'Neill in the chat. I know. It's just a crapshoot, right? Hopefully you didn't catch my foul language. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are having network issues at home. I'm doing speed tests in between everything, and if I go over here, I'll punch up for you. Cool little source. YouTube's been having some issues over the last 24 hours. Doesn't excuse it last time. Maybe it does. But it's on the rise again. So there's been some outages and stuff, but I'm trying to fight through and keep things quick as possible. All right, so we'll get started, and at least that way, if people join a little bit late, they can always go back to the front of the video to see what they missed and stuff. So glad that you're all here. So a few things. One, I apologize for the stream crapping out last time to the point where I couldn't even get comments in there. But internet service providers are chugging. I don't know if you guys are having that problem on Chromebooks. I don't know if you guys are having that problem on your phones. I got 74 text messages yesterday that were all from the day before. So hopefully your services are working as they should. Second apology is for, I was going through the character worksheets that you had turned in. And if we didn't turn that in, get that in. But I want to apologize. The formatting was fine on the PDF and fine in Microsoft Word, and as soon as I went to Google, it just became a crapshoot. So I apologize if that was really wonky to fill out. Hi, Nick. Hi, Dean. Hi, Allie. Welcome. Ryan as well. I'm sorry if that was a pain in the butt to take care of, but I appreciate you persevering. I saw some interesting characters. Nick, I'm drawing a blank, but I'm reading your character's like catchphrase or repeated slogan made me laugh. Was it Jaron that had the surfer guy as a character? Like, there's some cool stuff there. And as you can see, that was a pretty thorough packet. Dean's late to class. Yes, but he doesn't have the excuse that he was just across the hallway anymore. So that's okay. So thank you guys for doing that. And again, if we didn't get that done because it's going to pertain to the second part of our project, which, again, I'm trying to do some different stuff here, so I apologize if this seems a little weird or far-fetched, but I think I was spitballing this with a couple people before we left last week, and some excitement about it, and I thought it'd be a fun way to kind of do stuff that's video-esque without layering too much on top of you, because there's only so much we can do at home. I know some of you have your own computers and editing software, and that's great, but that doesn't mean everybody does. So keeping this in line with being short and sweet, that character that you created, all right, I'm going to want you to portray in a short video series. Now, as it stands today on Wednesday, I have 3 scenarios planned, which means we might do a quick check-in at the start of next class, but anticipate a very short gathering like this, and then I'll cut you loose to take care of our assignment. I will say just now, the post on Classroom is not there yet. as I was fighting with some tech things. So I'll make sure that the elements of the project are posted today for a spot for you guys to turn stuff in. So without further ado, all right, I want to introduce to you our Doomsday video project. Now, this is obviously a reflection of our current worldly state. This is not a reflection of how I feel about it. It is a serious thing going on, but I wouldn't quite call it Doomsday. I just thought that made for a catchier title. So here's what you guys are going to do with the characters that you created. All right, you are going to create a simple, all right, video shoot of yourself reacting and going through a zombie apocalypse. Okay, sections are meant to be relatively short. All right, because there's only so much you can shoot. All right, and if you're using your phone, you know, I don't want you to feel like you got to shoot 5 minutes of stuff, because that's going to fill up space really quickly, and it's going to upload to Google slowly, and it's going to be shared and converted slowly. So we're trying to keep it simple. What I would like to do ultimately is kind of montage these together at the end and form like a supercut of stuff. So the sections are only meant to be about 60 to 90 seconds long, so you don't need to worry about editing anything. If I come across any convenient or simple editing applications, either on Google or for a phone, that could be its own series of problems, but for the time being, we'll say no editing. All right, subject to change. So there's going to be a daily scenario that I'll try and map out for you, but it's going to be very loose because I want you to interpret that how you want to. And so when we do our quick check-in, we'll troubleshoot any issues that people had, answer any questions, and then we'll get into the daily scenario. And then, of course, yeah, shoot with your phones, upload the footage to Drive to turn in on Classroom. On Classroom, you should have an option to attach other files from Drive, so you can select your video files there. If it gets to a point where this evolves into a multi-clip shoot, also fine. You just might have to share or turn in a folder of clips. All right. I will leave it to you whether with your phone you want to shoot vertically or horizontally. All right, just know that if you hit record like this and turn your phone this way, it doesn't record horizontally. You need to turn your phone this way and then hit record. If you can't tell, I'm excited about Animal Crossing coming out. But I think that style could be up to you. So get weird with this. Like, have fun. Be like hyper creative as best as possible. All right, you're going to be playing the character you came up with on your character sheet. Again, as best as possible. If that character evolves, that's fine. But your character, per our last online class, should be doing things. So if you want to try and find a healthy balance, 80% doing things and 20% reacting to things. All right, remember your character's flaws. Okay, and try and map out, even loosely, all right, what it is you want to do before you record. I'm going to pause here for a second to check in on the stream to make sure we're still good. Okay, cool. Tyler's joined us. Awesome. All right, and the stream seems to be going well. That's fantastic. Okay, so without further ado, here is your day one scenario. And by day one, I don't mean day one of the project. This is day one of the zombie apocalypse. So what that means moving forward is the next time we meet, this might say day 7. We're 7 days into apocalypse. And I just want to kind of try and fast forward through that so we can get a little bit more creative with the scenarios we have. All right, here's the daily stipulations. Your day one is going to be done as a long take, meaning you are going to shoot this in a 60 to 90 second shot once. Okay, please feel free if you make a mistake or you come up with other stuff and you want to change it or redo it, by all means redo it. But essentially you'll be turning in one clip. All right, another stipulation I have for this is that in some capacity your character needs to be privy to a news announcement. So try and get the news in the background in some capacity, whether that's it's on in the TV in the background and for a second your character pauses and looks and listens to it and reacts to it. Totally fine. If they're, online or doing something, spin that camera around so we can see some stuff, have your character act or react and then act to that. All right. So this is day one. Let's get into the simple scenario for today. All right. This is the classic zombie setup. All right. And obviously, I needed since this is going to be found footage, a means to have you using your phone. All right. And I apologize if my video square is blocking the bottom part there. These are the two slides that will be up online. You are shooting a video on your phone at home to send to someone about something. When the news comes on, warning of an impending zombie outbreak, you react and immediately start blank, doing an action, doing something, all right? So in the 60 to 90 seconds you have for this today, all right, fill in those blanks. Figure out who you're sending a video to and what it's about, all right? I didn't want to force anyone's hand as to what they were shooting a video for. So like the couple things that ran through my head just as an example were you're listing your house on the market and you're doing a video walkthrough. Another one was you're setting up an online dating profile, and so you were talking a little bit about yourself. So this doesn't mean that as soon as you hit record, it's zombie time. You might need to take the first 30, 40, heck, even 60 of those 90 seconds to kind of establish your character a little bit and the world, all right, before shit hits the fan. All right, so fill in those blanks, map out what you think your character would do in this exact instance. All right, we would need to see you on screen in some capacity. All right, if you're going selfie style for most of it, that's perfectly fine. I just wanted to make sure that we saw your character, seeing as how if this is the setup to a longer project, that your character has some sort of visual representation on the screen. All right, and then try and do some things that would set up your character's actions or behavior for later, and reference that character sheet. If you put things in there that may lead to actions you would take later, try and set them up now. I think that could be a really cool way to like tease some stuff that we get in day 34 and you're just like holed up somewhere. I don't know. It could be fun. So I will bow out of that, get back here, so that I can go and make sure we're still good. Okay, cool. All right. I understand this is kind of a weird, like it definitely feels like it's something that we're trying to do. I figured let's try and be true to what we do as a class, and this is kind of in that ballpark, even though we're limited a little bit in what we can do. I'm going to pause for a second here to see if you guys and gals have any questions on this, or thoughts, or like issues you might foresee. I'm just kind of curious here, so I'll pause for a second and I'll check the chat. Put some things in there if you've got some concerns or questions, and then we'll talk about those while I flip my record. Today's sound brought to you by George Thorogood and the Destroyers. Ashley, why is this terrifying? Tyler, I can assure you the stream will not get thousands of viewers. Primarily because it's unlisted and only you have the link. I am so down with this project. Nick, awesome, cool. I'm glad you're excited for that. And for the first time in the history of mankind, I have a stronger bitrate than is actually possible. That's rare. Oh, Ashley, I know you can come up with some ideas. I agree. Like, it's one of those things, Jen. You're right. Go full out. Like, what have we got to lose, right? I'm already kind of trying to picture like how I would piece this together in my head. So it's one of those things where like I'm just I can see it coming together really cool. Jen, Jen, share some ideas if you have some. Zero ideas. Oh, Anthony. All right. Well, Jen's going to share some in the chat. Let's see what we got. Tyler, I'm not sure what face that is, but I also feel like given the opportunity to like play a character, Tyler, like I feel like that's right up your alley. Same with Alex. Maybe you can resurrect your your French character again. Stuck up YouTube like Paris. Wow, there's a name I haven't heard in forever. Paris Hilton style in the middle of the apocalypse. That would be fun. Yeah, and that opens up to not only like humor but like social commentary too. Joey, don't hate Jen. You could do something similar as well. Now, I know that there are some groups of friends in class, so are you guys okay if one of the scenarios down the road also involves you trying to communicate with someone else? Hey, girls from Vermont are not boring. All right, my brother lives in Vermont now, and his girlfriend is awesome. Actually, you would love her. Everyone loves her. She's great. Um, Alex Alonzi. Get the bread. Yes, there's going to be some survival skills that will be tested in some of these scenarios too. All right. But we're going to play it true to classic zombie formula, which means it's going to be a slow rollout of stuff. But someone's grabbing all the rubbing alcohol. That happened pre-day one. Have you been to a supermarket lately? It is ghost town. Well, that's not true. There's tons of people. There's just no food or supplies. Joe, you could be a YouTuber. Absolutely. It's a great way to establish why you're doing a video blog style type thing. Day one is grabbing all the TP. I'm sure that'll make its way into some of those scenarios. Someone do like a germaphobe? Oh, that would be that'd be a good one. Yeah, that would be a great character. That'd be like hypersensitive to everything. Always start with your like I don't want to say cliched, but like popular character tropes and then chisel out your own unique version of that. You've never watched a zombie movie? Oh, get there. Watch some. Oh my god. What if my character is dead inside? Well, I don't know, Tyler. Like dead inside could be like a little self-loathing. It could be a little apathetic. It could be like they go through the motions, but they don't really care. Like they can still be involved in some capacity. Anthony, you can wear PJs in every single thing, but remember the scenarios are going to change. So this is just a setup of the character. You might be forced into situations where you can't do that. So just be ready. A stock character. Well, think about horror movie character tropes. There's a lot of similarities in those characters, right? And it's not lazy writing per se, but it is one of the expectations of the genre, right? I mean, any horror film, there's always like the overconfident jock and the ditzy girl and like the smart kid that no one wants to listen to. Like there's a lot of those things that are really common in films like this because audiences kind of expect that. And so like I don't think there's anything wrong in giving them what they expect, but it's always good to mix it up a little. Anthony's going to play a 10-year-old. Try mixing The Walking Dead and The Office. That would be a crossover I would absolutely watch. PJs are staying on the whole time. I hope they're not embarrassing PJs. Or I hope they are. I don't know. It never makes a better video. All right. While we're chatting here, I'm going to just quickly bounce over and let's see, export this as a PDF so I can get it on Classroom for you. Zombie scenarios. Yeah. Okay. You guys been at your computer so long now that you can't spell anything correctly, or is that just me? Nope. Wrong thing. All right. All right, the post is up there. I'm going to go catch up on this because oh, dog PJs. Okay. Dogs and fire trucks? All right, well, you know what we're getting Anthony for his birthday is fire truck pajamas. Jen, I'm glad. I'm really excited. I'm sorry some of you are having some struggles with it, but that's part of the creative process, right? Is trying to think on our feet now. When is this due? So phase 1, meaning this section of the project, is going to be due before the start of our class on Friday. All right, where we'll meet again. We'll do another live stream. We'll try and keep it short, but we can brainstorm as much as we want here. And I'll announce the next phase of the next scenario, which will then tether to the next shooting part. Now that one at least you'll have a weekend for, so it might be a little different. We'll see. As far as it might be, get a few shots. I might put a number on it, or but the situation is going to be there where that will change a little bit. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a sec. Anthony, when's your birthday? We want to make sure we can get these on time. Oh. May 22nd. Oh, maybe we'll be back in school by then. Maybe. Ashley, what's the idea? Lay it on us. Sorry, I've developed a really bad habit of playing with this microphone. I'm going to try and stop doing that. Yeah, okay. More than enough time for the project, Sarah, or more than enough time to get fire truck pajamas? Dean, to answer your question, for this this portion of the project, it does need to be done in one shot. Yes. Alex attacking. Oh, PJs. Okay. All right. So what I'll say is this, folks. I'm gonna hang here for a bit. If you want to go and start brainstorming some stuff or working on some stuff, you're more than welcome to. All right. If you want to hang in the chat with people, by all means, go for it. Because I like this kicking around of ideas. I just don't want to tether anybody. If they feel like they've got a grasp on what they're going to do and want to go get started, by all means, go for it. We'll be here reading Ashley's scenario. I forgot my character works at the local food store, and she could be talking to her friend about how everyone's buying out. There you go. Yes. That was a weird squeak that I had, and I'm embarrassed that it's now captured on YouTube forever. Oh, we're getting nasty now. No need for that. Dean can set up the light. I've seen him do it. You saw the parking lot and just said, no chance? Because I did the same thing on my walk yesterday. When I walked by, I was like, there's no reason to go. All right, can we be nice to Anthony, please? Please. I can put... Oh. Hold on, let me try something here. Let me... Oh, cool. I put Dean in a timeout for 300 seconds. That's kind of funny. I hope Nick wasn't, or not Nick, Dean wasn't kicked from the chat. I've never put anybody in timeout before. I never knew that was an option, so... Caitlin, fire away. Dean was attacking Anthony, so I tried something different. Wait, he's gone for 5 minutes? Oh man, he probably just left then. Dean, I'm so sorry. Dean was Dean was distracting class. He was just the last comment I saw attacking Anthony. Free Dean. Is it really Perry's birthday, or is Tyler just trying to get everyone to wish Perry a happy birthday? Yeah, that's what I thought. Tyler starting stuff. Ooh, kick my light. All right, everyone can post their birthdays, and we will all go in on collective pairs of fire truck pajamas. Yeah, Caitlin, that's fine. Right, that actually could set up some really interesting stuff for your character down the line, because if you do live with someone, if your character lives with someone, you constantly have someone that you're maybe hoping comes home. All right, you have someone you can reference. Oh my God, it's day 108 and I haven't seen whatever your roommate's name is. So like you can get creative with characters that are part of that of your character's world, even though we never see them. Dean, if you're still there, I'm so sorry. I didn't know what I was doing. All right. I just got an email from Dr. Petrowski. Since you guys are here live with me, let's see if there's anything in there that is of value. Okay. Nothing new or interesting. Well, that's not true. It's work related stuff, but nothing that I would say would concern anybody else. What happened to Ryan? Why is Ryan dead? Sis? No. Ugh. 29. Man, you guys are getting nuts in this chat. No more school for the rest of the year. I think what you mean is no more school for the rest of the year. Got it. We'll have double school. Oh, Ryan's still alive. Okay, good. I need to go back. I'm not having a Skype call graduation. Did you hear what they did in Japan? I think it was Japan. They stopped all graduations, so they built a graduation in Minecraft and then had everyone show up as like online as Minecraft characters, which I thought was kind of cool. Caitlin, my only advice to that is just uh, try and be creative with what you can do. I mean, this is day 3 of 2 weeks, and it might be more. So try and find things you can do to just stay active, be interesting. Like, even if it seems like it's a silly thing to do. Like, I got a puzzle planned for later. I got some Legos I'm going to build. I'm going to buy a coloring book. Like, you know, things that at least can mix up the normal, all right, I'm watching TV, I'm on my phone, stuff like that. Do we still get spring break? I have no idea. I would fathom my idea would be yes. Like, technically, you're in school right now. So arguably, spring break could still be a thing. But I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. I did tell you guys about 10 Day, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Although sitting in this chair all day hurts my back. Craft graduation? What's that? Freehold is on spring break now. So they moved spring break ahead to, like, what, buy an extra week? Like, I understand the logic behind it, but if everyone's on this 2-week thing, so then they're going to do a week of online stuff and then pray we're back. I'm just curious. I'm not saying that's the wrong way to go. Ryan is hanging 10, which, if you guys are ever on a film set, if you ever see one of your gaffers or electricians doing this, it means flood with light. Like, get everything on. Go. Oh, no. Okay, so a small little hiccup there in the stream, which is usually a good indication that we'll cut it. Are we back? Is this the right thing? I think we're okay now. I think, yes. Sarah, what's the word there? Okay, we're good. We're good now? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on things, of course. But what I've been finding is that I can actually stop the video feed and start the video feed again while keeping the stream active. So if it lags or freezes, there might be a small hiccup and it may, like, cut for a second, but it's been pretty good in going back. But like I showed you, YouTube's been having a ton of issues. And those issues are increasing. Go to Township. I don't know where Township is. What's Township? Sorry, not from the area. No, Sarah, it's not Nick's fault, okay? Guys, if we run out of food, we can eat Sarah's horses. How about that? Freehold moved their spring break to this week and then are using their 3 snow days, Monday, Wednesday. Okay. Freehold Township. Okay. Interesting. I'm not saying that's the wrong move. Who knows? I think everyone's just doing what they think is best. And so I would say I'm glad we're not doing that. 1, those 3 snow days push the year out longer. 2, you're back for 2 days of online instruction. And if the 2 weeks ends up being another month, moving it didn't really accomplish anything. I understand the concept, but Sarah, I'm not going to eat your horses. I was kidding. Horse tastes terrible. Pony, on the other hand, tastes delicious. Just kidding. That's a joke. Oh, she doesn't need the chill, Tyler. I get it. It's like if I were to say, I'm going to eat your dog, you'd probably be like, oh, it's my dog. My back is killing me in this chair. All right, keeping an eye on the speed. We're looking good so far. Did Dean ever come back? Or is he? I guess not. Tyler, I'm sorry, your dog is no longer with us. No, in case of emergency, you want horse for transportation. Come on, haven't you ever seen The Walking Dead? When we're all out of gas, ride horses. Can I go back to bed now? Yeah, Anthony, I don't maybe didn't I said like 15 minutes ago, you're more than welcome to go and start on stuff and work on stuff. I was just going to hang back if people had questions on things, and some people did have questions, and then we started to get off topic about other schools and eating horses. Man, you guys are just throwing everyone under the bus. So yes, if you want to go take care of other stuff, by all means, go for it. All right, I'm going to end the stream in 2.5 minutes anyway, just so it's not super long. If people are going to scrub through. Oh, sorry, Anthony. I apologize. It's probably everyone gabbing in the chat, distracted. But yeah, no, I didn't want to hold anybody. I was just staying in case people had questions on stuff. So hopefully I will see some interesting videos up on Classroom for Friday. Yes, that's the Little Nas scenario where we just all ride horses. I miss my music. Right? Hopefully Dean's not angered. I'll reach out to him. Send him an email. Apologize. Well, if there's one thing that hasn't changed, it's your guys' personality. Love love the silliness going on in the chat. That's perfectly cool. Do it, Nick. I love it. I love getting rickrolled. Sorry, it's true. All right, last 30 seconds. Any questions before we bow out? All right, that was a short 30 seconds, but actually, I can't. All right, that was a short 30 seconds, but actually, I can't. Thanks for the snails, Tyler. All right, gang. We'll officially wrap on the day, so I'm going to end the stream. If you have questions or things or concerns or issues like tech issues, let me know. Shoot me an email. Otherwise, we're going to end on today. We'll rejoin for a bit next class to chat and then go over the next scenario, and we'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Adios.